Hello, everybody. This presentation is about the global warming, the consequences, and the solutions to it. This is by me, Lucas, Nick, Cade, and Michael. As you can tell by this lovely face over here, he is really scared because, let me tell you, global warming is very scary. Let's go to the next slide. The rise of sea level is my topic about the water rising up. As you can tell by these images, it's symbolizing the water going up. As you can tell by the sinking houses, you see that? That's crazy. Sea level rise. Global warming is the main reason why the natural sea level will rise. Since the earth and atmosphere is slowly heating up, causing thermal expansion, which is I'll get into later, melting glaciers, destructive erosion, and loss of habitat. The sea level rise has risen about 8 inches since 1880. Isn't that crazy, man? 1880. Wow, that's far away. As you can tell by these images, very symbolic. It's like I don't know. It's very symbolic. As you can tell, this baby is showing the real dangers. If you do not help save the world, your baby will die. Thermal expansion. Thermal expansion is caused by the heating of water. The ocean will absorb the rising heat of the atmosphere, causing rise as well as heating up the water in general. Oh my god. This can affect aquatic habitat life and gradually increase the sea level. As you can tell by this really good indicator, the water is going up. As you can tell, this water down here is low, and when the heat starts to go up, it expands going up. You see that? It rises. Holy, that's crazy. Alright, melting glaciers and ice sheets. The glaciers and ice sheets in Antarctica and Greenland are taking a heavy hit due to the heat. Every summer, obviously, the glaciers will melt, and every winter they'll freeze up again. It's a big circle, right? It's just a loop. They melt and they freeze. But now, they're melting much more rapidly than before. And winters are getting warmer, as you can tell by right now, and summers are way hotter, causing normal melting glaciers and sea level to rise. It's crazy. As you can tell by this image right over here, the water is leaking down. It's melting and it's making it big, making it rise. Wrong word, alright? Next slide. Global average sea level rise. As you can tell by this chart, the blue line is our world sea level, right? The blue line slowly going up. 1880, where it started, at zero, right? It's chill like that, you know what I'm saying? And then it starts to go up. You see that? Watch my mouse cursor. It starts to go all the way up. That's crazy. And satellites probably like prediction. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Alright? That's bad. Alright? We need to...
Climate change / air pollution. It's very bad. Air pollution. Air pollution is caused naturally from the sun's activity or large volcanic activity, but is being sped up by the actions of humans since the 1800s. Some examples are the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. The burning of fossil fuels generate greenhouse gas emissions, which trap all the sun's heat around the Earth. The average temperature of the Earth's surface has raised up to 1.1 degrees Celsius warmer than in the 1800s. And you see there's a crying baby because he's burning alive. Climate change. Climate change can affect our health, ability to grow food, housing, safety, and certain fields of work. Smaller islands and developing countries already suffer these impacts. Warmer temperature is only the beginning of the story. Because everything on Earth is a system, and if one thing is changed, everything else gets messed up. Which includes intense droughts, scarcity of water, serious fires, sea level rise, flooding, melting icebergs, severe storms, and declining biodiversity. And there's a sad polar bear, because he doesn't have a home anymore.
How does global warming affect food? Global warming can affect food loss because it causes mainly heat waves, droughts, floods, and wildfires. This can make farming very difficult. If nothing changes, it could get worse. Continents with the worst food loss. Africa is getting hit particularly hard. Their farming productivity has gone down 34% from the effects of climate change.
Loss of species and habitats. Habitat loss. We humans aren't the only ones affected by global warming. The habitats and wildlife of our planet are also suffering. Increasing warmer temperatures might cause a few ecosystems to collapse and a large wave of extinction among species. The accessibility of natural resources like food, water, vegetation, and other things are all becoming limited or disappearing. Some creatures may become extinct from their respective habitats, leading other species to travel away from their usual migratory paths in search of replacement foods and livable conditions. Ocean creatures and their habitats. The increase in warming temperature affects the ocean habitats and the coral reefs. The warm temperatures cause the coral reefs to bleach out and die, leading to the loss of habitats for tons of fish and humans who depend on those fish. The warmer temperatures can also cause the fish that require colder water to move north. That can have a negative effect on those communities who use fish as their main source of profit. The levels of oxygen that water holds also decreases in warmer water, and that can cause the wildlife living in those waters to suffocate and die. The Arctic region. Out of all the areas on the planet, the Arctic has it worst by far, with the planet's temperature rising at 3 times the global annual rate. The Arctic is undergoing significant changes that aren't for the better. For example, the summer ice, sea ice, permafrost, and snow are all melting. This is causing the habitats that creatures who rely on cold temperatures to shrink. This will disrupt the balance of the Arctic ecosystem significantly. Creatures like polar bears are at a huge risk of extinction due to their habitats being melted away. Polar bears are drowning because they have to swim farther out to sea, expending all their stamina to live on.
Alright guys, this is our video for our presentation. It's about, climate change, pollution. Warning, it's very sad, so, get a Kleenex box or something.
I don't know where to start. I don't know even if I should start. You know this planet that we're living in, we're destroying, we're polluting? One by one, we're polluting this planet. We breathe plastic. We drink plastic. 83% of tap water has bits of plastic in it. And I promise you that we're born to do something. We're born with a goal. You think that the planet will be saved by some heroic god or person. Here, I believe that, right? I believe that, but every person on this planet can make a huge difference. If you see a piece of plastic on the floor or trash, just pick it up, throw it in the trash. Even if it's dirty, just wash your hands after that. Like, sometimes I don't understand people, but I still respect them. That's how I respect the earth. Respect the earth as you respect a real person. If we lose the earth, we won't have any home. And I'm very sorry. I am truly sorry. I feel so bad for the future generation. I don't know what they're gonna do. Our generation is struggling with global warming and trash. We're struggling. I just can't, I feel so bad for the future generation. Like, how are they gonna deal with it? How are they gonna do anything? It's just, treat the earth right. You're born to try to do something. You're born with a purpose. Everyone's born with a purpose. Thank you.
Honestly, man, well said from him, man. That was really sad. Alright, next slide. Solutions. Yes, yes, yes. Solutions. See these kids with the light bulbs? Ideas, man. Yeah. First solution, planting trees. Humans in general are chopping too much trees down. Trees help absorb carbon dioxide and produce oxygen out of it, slowing the process of greenhouse gas buildup and protecting habitats. This is why we should plant more trees than chop them down. I mean, you know, it's super important. This guy right here makes our world different, alright? This is why, you know, our world is still alive. It's because this guy right here plants our trees. Look, he's in a stance. They are ruining our global warming. As you can see, they're sawing the wood just like that. See all these trees, man? Look at that. Second solution, protect the ocean. At this point, the ocean is full of pollution, habitat destruction, as example, coral reef, and it is heating up drastically. It's important we make sure the ocean is clean because the ocean generates oxygen that we need. It also regulates our climate and feeds us. Guys, this is Jesus himself. He is, you know, very important. It is heating up drastically. It's important we make sure the ocean is clean because the ocean generates oxygen that we need. It also regulates our climate and feeds us. Guys, this is Jesus himself. He is, you know, very important. Goodbye, everybody. That was our slideshow. These are our sources for my sea level rise. This is Cade's. This is Nick's. And Michael's is somewhere. I'm not.